Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dom Challenge 308 Days of Bold, Positive Action. So, for the rest of this year, I'm committing to producing one video a day that's going to empower and inspire you to take action in your own life. And so, I'm asking you, what is that one habit or one action that you can take on a daily basis that you can integrate into your life that's going to push you, that's going to challenge you, that's going to make you a better person? It could be a health action, a health habit, a financial habit, a journaling habit, whatever it is, keep doing it. Stay with it. Keep at it. Because I guarantee you at the end of this year, when you look at all of the actions and all of the habits you did over the year, you're going to be surprised with how much you've grown, how much you've developed, and how much you stayed in integrity with what you want, with who you want to become. All right, everyone, so welcome to day 6 of the challenge. I'm going to ask you a pretty deep question. Define freedom. Define freedom for yourself. What does that mean? What does that look like? What does it feel like? What does it mean? What does it look like? What does it feel like? You know, when I first became an entrepreneur, I had this vision of, entrepreneurship is going to set me free. I'm going to be able to set my own hours. I'm going to be able to set my own income. I'm going to be able to set things up so that I can live the lifestyle I want. And as I am in it and I'm doing the work and I'm struggling and there's obstacles and there's challenges and there's wins and triumphs and also moments of, to be honest, loneliness. Like if you're a solopreneur, you know what I'm talking about. But ultimately, the reason why I do what I do is because it gives me a sense of freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of creativity, and freedom to dream bigger. I know that it takes work to make money. I know that it takes work to produce quality content. I know that it takes work to raise a family. I know that it takes work to keep the house in order. You know, all of these elements in my life, they're constantly calling for my attention. But one thing that I know I was intentional about when I chose this path for myself was that I saw it as a potential path to freedom. A potential path to freedom. So a story that I share in my book, Live Your New Story. Where is it? It's right here. My kids put a little sticker on it. Is this struggle of finances. When I was a kid growing up, money was hard. And I had this vision, I'm going to be a super professional and I'm, going to make enough income to feel comfortable. And I realized that my sense of freedom is going to come from knowing that I can produce an abundance of wealth, an abundance of impact, an abundance of income. All of that goes hand in hand with each other. And ultimately, an abundance of peace. Peace in knowing that I tried my best to become the highest version of myself. I tried my best to, work in this field. I tried my best to create the lifestyle that I want for myself. I mean, I'm still in it, but that definition of freedom, really pursuing and doing the hard work in order to achieve and accomplish and get to that place in my life where I can experience all of this abundance, all of this peace, all of this great satisfaction that I worked hard. I'm putting in the work, I'm putting in the hours, because I know that my personal freedom has to do with creativity. It has to do with showing up for my family consistently. It has to do with producing an income that I've never produced before. All of these elements are part of my freedom. And also the freedom to live the lifestyle that I want. I want to go on adventures. I want to go help philanthropic organizations. I want to go teach and educate. I want to do all these things, but I know in order to do that, I have to have that vision of what that actually looks like for me. Freedom. Just being completely free to do and live and be the person that you want to be in this world. I'm still a work in progress. I'm happy with where I'm at, but I know I can always do better. That's why I do this work. But I'm asking you, what does freedom look and feel like to you? Define it. Be very clear about it. And then after you go through that exercise of envisioning and feeling what freedom looks like for you, that lifestyle freedom, free to do what you want with who you want at whatever time you want. Like, what does that really look like for you? And then to take the actions, to plan it out. Like, what would it actually take for you to achieve that? Who would you actually have to become for you to achieve that? What would you have to let go of in order to achieve that? See, now this is more of the higher level thinking about if you could do anything you wanted in life, what would it take? Like, people want freedom. People want, the freedom to do what they want, when they want. Like, it's alive and well, especially in this day and age, in this moment in history. People want that freedom to express themselves, freedom to create, freedom to live, without the worry of finances, without the worry of, just challenges. So what is freedom to you? Define it for yourself, journal about it. This is and just keep coming back to this, because ultimately what you do in life, ultimately what you're striving for, it's some sort of personal freedom in whatever form it takes. So define it for yourself, take that action, and write something down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this particular video, what you thought about this particular question. I'm so happy and honored to serve you. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Remember to be bold, be positive, take action every day, and definitely sign up for my weekly newsletter. That's how you join this challenge. Make sure you join the Facebook group, The Dom Challenge. I'll accept you once you sign up for my newsletter, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your work. I honor you for doing the work on yourself, because I know as you're building up your confidence, as you're building up your self-discipline, as you're building up whatever you're building, you're going to see some results at the end of the year. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.